When I was thinking about this service, this song came to my mind because I have been changed for the better because of knowing all of you. I can't adequately express how I feel, but just to say that I have been changed for good, and I thank you. You know, it's a day of mixed emotions today, a day of gratitude, a day of reflection, and yes, a day of goodbye. And many of you know that I have a partner named Jerry who has shared this journey with me, even though he lives many miles away from California. But he was with me last week at our General Assembly, and he couldn't be here today, but he's offering this video of his way of saying goodbye and thank you to all of you.
Good morning. I'm Jerry Devis. I'm Reverend Dave Clements' partner, and it's my pleasure this morning to wish each of you the best, and especially Dave as he concludes his time with the congregation. I truly enjoyed my experiences when I was able to travel to Santa Rosa and to meet members of the congregation, enjoy the services, and a lot of other programs that I was able to take advantage of during my time visiting. I continue my own professional life as a director of a foundation here in Northeastern Ohio. We look forward to a journey across the country this summer as Dave ventures to the East Coast to serve his new congregation. We look forward to the concluding days and times and wish each of you certainly the very best. Have a good summer, and thank you again for all of your kindness, and best to each of you.
So, I remember my first Sunday here, and I had just arrived in town, and I was sitting up here. I think I did the chalice sliding. I can't remember exactly. And I remember the Spirit of Life being played as a dearth march. And thank goodness we've improved that. But you know, there's been so many wonderful experiences and times that I've had with you as a congregation, and it's been so exciting to watch you grow, watch you become engaged. One of the things when I first got here, I wrote on the whiteboard in my office, I'm not here to fix, I'm not here to save, I'm here to engage. And you're engaged. You're engaged with our faith, you're engaged in this community, and you're engaged with each other. So yes, you did it yourself. And that's the beauty. When a congregation becomes engaged, you have one purpose, and you unite, and you get great things accomplished. And what I found here when I first arrived was a congregation that was willing to engage in the journey that I offered you on, even though it wasn't easy. You leaned into the work. You asked hard questions about your identity, your mission, your covenant with each other, and you listened, and you learned, and you loved. And oh, how you have grown. It's been a blessing to watch that. It's been a blessing to see people become excited about each other, about being together, about this faith. There's an energy in this congregation today that was just a flicker when I arrived, and now it burns brightly. There's a spirit of love, understanding, trust in one another, and willingness to dream and to dream boldly together. you're ready to welcome your new ministers. And I will tell you that you're going to be blessed. They're two really wonderful colleagues of mine that I had the opportunity this past week to meet with them down in Redwood City for about 2.5 hours. They had all sorts of questions about you, about how they could serve you, about how they could make it work, and making sure that the priorities were covered. It will be a new experience for you, but nothing that you're not capable of doing, because you've learned how to do it yourself. But it's been really a wonderful journey for me. Every time as an interim minister, you know that there's a beginning and there's an ending. But I will say that every time the endings get harder and harder, and this is definitely one of those. But I take with you the knowledge that you're ready to go and achieve great heights. Every aspect of worship and of a congregation you have strengthened, your finances, your social justice, your community engagement, and the list goes on. And so I hold you up as really celebrating you, and that's really what this day is about, is to celebrate you, to celebrate what you've become and what you can become. I stand before you in this last time as your role as your interim minister, and I offer you words of a blessing and counsel from my heart. May you continue to meet each other with open hearts and open minds, and may your sanctuary remain a place where truth is spoken, tears are welcomed, and joy is shared. May your love ripple out beyond these walls, transforming not only your lives, but the lives of those that you touch. And may you remember that church is not a building or a service or a minister. You are church. Your love, your questions, your commitments, your courage. This is the heartbeat of this congregation. May you lean into the spirit of faith, a faith that asks not for creeds, but for depth, not for certainty, but for wonder. Keep asking, keep exploring, keep taking risks, keep growing, and be brave enough to be changed by one another. May you welcome each new person who walks through your doors, not only with hospitality, but with curiosity. Let them change you. Let them expand your understanding of what love looks like. May you continue to seek justice, not only in the streets, but in your relationships, in how you speak, how you listen, how you decide, how you forgive. May you not fear conflict, but learn to move through it with humility and compassion, trusting that a beloved community is not the absence of struggle, but the presence of trust. And when things feel hard, and they will, remember, you are not alone. The spirit of life, the strength of those who came before you, and the love cultivated among yourselves will carry you through. May your next chapter be filled with imagination and deepening roots, and may your ministry, each of you, all of you, shine with authenticity and grace. And may you always know that you are enough, just as you are, and that you are part of something greater than yourselves. Thank you for letting me walk this journey with you. It has been an honor, a joy, and a deep blessing. Go forward, Santa Rosa UU, with hope, with courage, and with love. And I release you now from the bonds we have held, even as I carry you always in my heart. I thank you. And let's celebrate. Let's celebrate you for who you are. I know that the two ministers asked, well, what about the congregation? I said, you know, they're crazy, they're lovable, but they're good people. And that has never changed. I remember telling you that you were lovable and that you were good people, and you are. And may you know that, and may you each continue to work together to be all that you can be. I thank you sincerely for the blessing of being able to serve as your interim minister. I will always cherish this time, and I have learned so much from each of you. So thank you, and I celebrate you. Let us go well, go together, and go in love. May it be so.